urban areas and then rural areas as well, and outside rent pressure zones. But the fact is that there have been previous registers in existence prior to the one that's proposed now, and there have always been regulatory requirements around this, and those in respect of planning permission exist for a reason. And then the associate regulations that go along with that under the Tourist Traffic Acts, they essentially relate to the treatment to not just to people now who wish to be on the new register, but also in respect to the previous registers that have existed. We're conscious of potential different treatment occurring at this stage for the different kinds of people providing tourist accommodation in the country, and the associate requirements that go along with that. So these, essentially relate to such duties as requirements to display room charges in premises, as well as in online advertisements. But in respect of the whole regulatory architecture there, we feel that at this stage that if a loose approach is taken towards having to qualify for a planning permission, there's actually a risk that it will become readily available and probably too easy for properties to qualify as short-term lets, and from our perspective that could result in less properties returning to the long-term rental market. And then just in relation to your second point, if I can just clarify, that was regarding the financial sanctions in place, I think, under the Act. And again, what we are emphasising here is simply that the forthcoming bill has quite significant penalisation of proprietors if they act in contravention of the bill, and we're simply saying that in order for the same level of compliance to be gained from the platforms, that the actual monetary figure of €5,000 for a maximum fine that can be levied against them is completely insignificant in relation to their turnover figures, and we would want that revised essentially in order to be given teeth and in order to be realistic to ensure compliance.